Hello, everyone. I'm Silentbracken, and welcome to episode 40 of my Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead Let's Play. So, I took the liberty of driving from the mansion up to this rural house. That's where we're going to start off the video by digging through this rural house real quick. And then we're going to head down to this farm and check this farm out and see what's up with this. Maybe capture ourselves like a cow or something if we can, you know? Um, there's a terrific grow over here, so, forest trail. You know, there's a lot of nothing out here. We'll go up this road and explore this road at some point as well up over there. But what we're gonna do in this episode is we're gonna search this rural house. We're gonna search this farm. This scrapyard does have a scrapper in it who just has the same quest as the other one that we're already working on. So that's nothing interesting really. Um, but anyway, after we finish searching this farm and doing whatever we're gonna do there, I'm gonna head back to base because we've been away from base for like a long time now, I think. And I think it's probably about time that we got back to base. Oh, he actually got us. That's interesting there. Door. Alright, nothing. Talking dolls. We'll disassemble those. Casserole pot. Knives and stuff. Duct tape. Take the duct tape. Battery, the long strings. Outdoor extension cord. Yeah, we'll grab all that stuff. Why not? Small fire extinguisher. We'll actually grab that. I don't know if I have any fire extinguishers. Onion. Alright. Let's close these windows. You never know. We might need to use this place for something eventually. I doubt it, but better safe than sorry. Cargo pants, we'll take those. Knee pads, we'll take those. Thermal shirt, undershirt, wool scarf. We'll grab all those, sure. Alright, nothing out there. Ankle socks, t-shirt, undershirt. Grab those. Dark cola, it's garbage for us. Messenger bag, we'll grab a spare messenger bag if we decide to use that. Hand mirror, soap, first aid kit stuff. Grab that. Inhaler, ibuprofen, other stuff as well. Grab it. Unload the shaving kit for the soap. Alright, well, we searched this whole place then. That was pretty quick. I mean, I knew it'd be pretty quick. That's why I stopped to do it. So now we're going to head over to the farm. And we're going to see what we can find over there. Drop everything off. And back in the vehicle. Start the engine. Drive. There's always the chance to find something interesting on the way there as well, you know? You never know what you can stumble across. Ladybug and a woodpecker. What kind of wheel is that? Is that a motorcycle wheel? Yeah. It is indeed a motorcycle wheel, which is kind of cool, but I'm not grabbing that right now. All right. We are at the farm. Turkey's here. Riding helmet, we'll grab that. Place is almost empty. Alright, some first aid stuff. We'll go ahead and grab this. Cooking books, we already have all those. Same thing here. Hot sauce, grab the hot sauce. Cooking oil, and chili powder. Might as well just grab it all. Yeah, I mean, if we ever move our base, this probably wouldn't be too bad of a spot to move it to. I don't know why we'd move our base or why we'd move it here necessarily, but, you know, might be interesting at some point should we decide to do something like that. Upstairs. Nothing particularly interesting in there. That olive drab, like, tactical jacket might have been interesting, but it wasn't the right size for us, so. Dinosaur suit. A full body costume in the form of an anthropomorphic dinosaur. It is quite encumbering and has little storage, but it's very warm. Evening gown, jockey skull cap, long sleeve shirt, long sleeve scarf, rolled sleeping bag, breeches. I'll grab some of that stuff. What does this newspaper say, actually? Disturbing video shows psychotic writers. We've all known something was really wrong for a while. A new extremely disturbing video has been making the social media rounds in a shocking way. It depicts a young woman amidst the riots violently and fatally attacking a girl that appears to be her own small daughter. To many, this is the last straw that confirms a dreadful suspicion. These riots are not the result of some social unrest, but represent a complete breakdown of rationality. This house has 3 bathrooms. Wow. Everyone in the house gets their own bathroom, I guess. I don't know. Alright, well, we got the whole house searched then. That was pretty quick. Grab all that out of the car. This car is functional. Remember its position. Let's head up over here and check out what's going on. Cattle fodder. That'll be good to have. Salt licks. Grab the salt licks. I don't know if we can use them or not, but we might be able to. Maybe we can disassemble them for something. I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out. Office area in the barn here. These are horse riding helmets and stuff. Grab some of that, sure. I don't think it's going to be particularly useful for us, but we'll grab it. Might decide to use it. Ladder here. Let's check up here. Bay of Hail. Whoosh. Just push it off the edge there. We'll disassemble it. I'm not sure if I've ever disassembled a bale of hay before, so we'll throw it down there, disassemble it, and see what it gets us. Long cordage rope and punch piles of straw. Well, I mean, I don't know what else I expected to get out of it. Horses. A foal. A horse. Cool. So do these eat the same thing as like the cattle? Would they just eat the cattle fodder? Or interesting. I'm assuming they just eat the cattle fodder because that's what's in here. Nice, we got a horse. Well, we got a foal. A rotting and a leather prop was used to stimulate a horse and give them orders. A long, thin, flexible rod that tapers to a point, originally used to stimulate a horse and give them orders. Okay. Reins and tackles. A set of leather bindings to control a mountable creature. A bar and harness to attach a significantly large creature to a wheeled vehicle, allowing them to pull it along. Interesting. Attach leash. Long quarter rope. Go. Come on, horse. Got ourselves a horse. Yeah. Oh, it's too big. Well, unfortunately, this is a horse thing, and that there's not really going to be anything else here. I don't think that's actually useful to us. Um, there's no cows, unfortunately. All right, let's see what's in here. Oh, it's roses. Oh. Yeah, we can grab all these. We can dehydrate these, so I put all that away. Grab some of these flowers here. Fireweed. Tulip. Berries. Alright, sorry, I got distracted a little bit again by starting to harvest all this stuff. We'll eat some of these berries I harvested. Our character's a bit hungry, so that's fine. But the rest of this stuff's gotta go here. Well, I don't know. I think we searched this place a bit faster than I was planning on. Um, hmm, interesting. I suppose we should go, I guess we can go go and explore up this direction a little bit, past that campground and stuff. We got this a little bit faster than I was thinking we would, so, um, yeah, I don't want to head back to base right this second. I mean, it is 7:25 p.m., so, I mean, we should be heading back so we can maybe get back before dark, but, it's fine. Ladybug. Those things are dangerous, actually. Those are big ladybugs. They're massive ladybugs. They're actually dangerous. They will actually mess you up, like, quickly. Fungaloids. There's fungus up here. A cave. Hey, we could check out the cave, see what's in there. Might be cool. Yeah, let's do that. I hope I don't regret this. Yeah, let's go check out the cave. It's a shame we couldn't take that animal with us, which means we wouldn't have been able to take a cow either. I guess that animal compartment's not big enough, so we need like a large animal compartment or something. I don't know. I've never actually captured animals and brought them back to base before, so, you know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Hey, hello? Anybody in here? No, no one's in here. Interesting. Hmm. We should actually be looking into the caves, actually, because if we could find, like, a bear in one of these, that'd be a pretty good meal. That'd get us a lot of food. Hmm. Alright, well, this is a dead end, I suppose. Let's reverse. And let's go over in this clearing over here, see what's over here. There's a shriekling somewhere. Saw that for a second. Yep, it's just more forest. Highly unfortunate, highly unfortunate. Well, we might as well search this campground. We're already here. Is this chili peppers? Those would not be fine sitting outside on a table since the apocalypse started. There's no way those would be edible or even there still. A hammock? We'll take the hammock. Heat pack? We'll take the heat pack. We'll need the heating gun. That's useless to us. Useless. Useless. Human bone. Cool. Emergency blanket? Alright, we'll take that, I guess. I actually kind of don't want that, but I already grabbed it. Thermos. Oh, first aid kit stuff. That's good. Alright. I don't think I want the rest of that. These are just bathrooms. Nothing in there. Cigarettes. Toastums. We don't want toastums. Empty tent. Here it is. Kind of hard to see sometimes. Dark necklace. A dark silver necklace with an onyx pendant in the shape of a dark heart. And a whistle. And some jeans. More chili peppers. Empty plastic bag. Well, yeah, we didn't really find anything here, guys. I mean, I didn't really expect to find anything, but I still feel disappointed for some reason. An onion. Smoked meat. Eat that smoked meat immediately. Oh, a compound bow. That's good. Even if we're not going to use bows ourselves, like, I think this will sell decently enough. What tree is this? This is an apple tree. That'll be ready in the fall. We'll grab this tent. I didn't know it would take that long, but we'll grab this tent. I don't know why I grabbed the tent, but we're grabbing the tent. It's mine now. I'm taking it. It's mine now. I'm taking it. It's mine. All right, everybody. We're back at base. It's the next morning, as you can see. Um it took our character like 3 hours to unload the truck or something. So yeah. Also, I wasn't paying attention and I crashed into that car that was on the bridge here and like obliterated it. And a few things broke off of our armored car as well in the process. I don't really know what broke off yet. Some stuff definitely broke. So, that's unfortunate. But I got all these bodies here. We're gonna, I don't know. We're just gonna dissect all this stuff. Take us 3 hours to dissect everything. So we'll just do this bulk dissection. Um, Unfortunately, the bodies are rotten, so it's like I don't think we're really gonna get it much out of them. But yeah. Yeah, dissecting the chicks does give us creatures of flight, luckily, and so should the fly that we got, the giant fly or whatever. Should give us creatures of flight and like some other stuff, perhaps like invertebrate biology or whatever if we have that. Um, Not certain yet. The worm should give us like similar things. It's just bug stuff. It just gives us bug stuff. All right, looks like we just finished everything, and this is all garbage. All garbage. Unfortunate, but it is true. It's just garbage. I really should have checked our stats beforehand so I could like tell whether or not we actually like learned anything interesting from that. Mop of blood. Fantastic. We gotta put this tailor's kit and the pair of bolt cutters back in the car as well. Well, we do have cattle fodder now for when we find cows. Um, so yeah, that's good. Hmm. Interesting. Yes, yes. We need to find a science lab before we can do anything with mutations. I do want to do stuff with mutations at some point, but we can't really do anything with mutations right now. We haven't found a science lab. Unless we wanted to do elf mutations, we might be able to do that. Well, actually, we don't have any like real chemical like equipment yet either, I guess. So we probably couldn't even do that. Eat some smoked meat. So what should we do next? Well, I want to find some generators to disassemble because I think that I don't know. Like I know I've disassembled something before that gave me drive belts, and we need those drive belts for the guy up here. The inhaler person who did the inhaler died already. We forgot about them existing, so they died. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Um, we never searched this light industry down here. Private resort. That could be interesting. I don't think we ever searched that either. We finished searching the garages. We don't need that there anymore. There's a lot more roads over here we could come search as well. Um, the steel mill is up here next to that wooden fort full of bandits. There's a lot more stuff in this city we could search as well. Hmm. I'm not sure what exactly I want us to do right this minute. All right, I'll be back when I figure it out. All right, so I've decided that we're going to go back to the military base and disassemble some of the generators there to see if they give us dry belts or not. Um, we might want to look around there a little bit as well to see if there's anything else interesting lying around that I might have forgot. First things first, let's get these eggs. A ton of eggs in here. Bird litter. Is there anything we can do with the bird litter? I don't think so, but there might be. Ooh, I didn't want to do that. Oops. My bad. Luckily, that wasn't the tame ones. That was just a random one. My bad, man. My bad. Um, uh, oops. Let's just toss its body in the refrigerator for now, I guess. Oops. Yeah, I kind of obliterated that poor chicken there with the hammer. My bad, man. I didn't mean to do that, but can't take back a death, I suppose. Well, not in this mod pad, not in this game right now. At least we can't. Maybe if we had Magicalism, we could revive it with Necromancy or something. But I don't think that would. I don't think that would count as really it being alive again or nothing. I think that would still be just dead, but like animated now. I need to get that heavy duty tow cable I grabbed and like tow those damaged vehicles out of the way so I don't have to keep driving around them. That's like really annoying. As you can see, I completely obliterated this thing when I hit it yesterday on accident. In game yesterday when I was coming back to base. I picked up all the bits that fell off of it because I just figured I might as well. Um, it is just scrap metal at this point. It's literally nothing. There's like nothing left on it. So, it is what it is, I guess. There's plenty of water bugs around to harvest for like, like chitin if we decide we want that. I know I keep mentioning chitin, but I haven't done anything with it yet. Um, that's just because it takes forever to do, and our skill isn't that good right now. Um, we're killing this thing. I don't know why all these things keep wandering out into the middle of the road like that, but what is that? Water strider. This water bug is several times larger than another one. Its movements are fast and fluid, so that thing's like actually tiny. Even though it's several times larger than a normal one, it's still very small. It's still like within range of bugs, I guess. 20-inch off-road motorbike wheel. Unfortunately, I don't know if I mentioned this yet or not, but unfortunately, I was not able to get the replacement cord for my this different microphone I got before I had to record this video. So this is recorded with my like headset microphone, like all at once before it had been. Hopefully, we don't have any issues this time, but I won't really know until I'm editing. So we're gonna disassemble these generators and see if they give us the drive belts we need or not. I'm hoping they do. It would suck if they didn't, because I don't remember what I would have disassembled for the ones that I've gotten previously in other games. If like these ones don't work, like I don't know what to do about that. I know I disassembled something and got drive belts out of it, but I don't know what it was. I don't remember, but it might have been generators. So we're gonna disassemble these generators and see what happens. Ease right here. These will work. You know what? I need new batteries for my headlamp. You know what? Maybe I deconstructed like a motor for it. That might have been what it was. I don't know. If these don't give us, if disassembling these things directly don't give us what we want, we'll have to go back to base and like disassemble engines or something, or like motors and see what they give us instead. Um, you know, trial and error, I guess. That's not my preferred method of learning things, but it is a method that exists and technically works. So if it's what we're stuck with, that's what we're stuck with. Oops. Disconnected advanced Stirling radioscope generator. Formerly designed by NASA and repurposed for terrestrial use, will provide about 130 watts basically forever as far as you're concerned. Even though the alpha radiation these run off of isn't very dangerous in case of a breach, this unit appears to be armored to take a beating and is a good deal heavier owing to its composite plating. All right, well, we'll snatch these. We'll snatch these and go back to base with them. Why not? Might as well. These guys don't need them anymore. Hmm. I don't know if we'll be able to finish another one before this light runs out. Oh, we were. Cool. Yeah, there's no way I could lift and carry this much weight in real life like this. Like, this is crazy to just be picking up and carrying this stuff like this. Did I bring extra batteries with? I should have extra batteries in here. I thought I tossed extra batteries in here just in case. I did. Fantastic. I didn't forget to do something very useful this time. This time. Normally, I completely forget about that type of stuff and just, like, and basically, basically just screwed when I realize stuff like this and I have to figure something else out or just forget about it until later. But this time it wasn't the case. This time was actually good. I'm getting distracted again. Stop getting distracted. It's not what you're doing right now. What is this? Is this sewage water? Okay, well. Wait a second. What's this? Oh, yes, yes, yes. That massive engine that I don't know what to do with. Like helicopter engine or something that I don't know how to do anything with right now. I have to like build a vehicle and install it in the vehicle to do anything with it. This is taking a while, but it's better than carrying them back and forth one by one. It's at least less annoying. I don't know if it's better, but it's definitely less annoying, so. Alright, cool. Wow, that was dangerous. You see that? I almost walked right into that landmine. Not paying attention at all. My focus has been very poor as of late, I've noticed. I think it's just because I'm kind of tired. Like, I've been pretty tired recently. I don't know if it's just because, like, I mean, I don't really know what's causing it, but definitely caused by something. We need to repair our armor as well if we can. I don't know if we have enough skill and the proper resources for it or not, but we're definitely gonna try. Let me get back to base this stuff here. Um, I don't know if we have one of these at base already or not, but grab this stuff. Work away. I need to upgrade the RAM in my desktop. My desktop computer needs more RAM. I need to get like it only has 16 gigabytes of RAM in it right now. I need to get like 32 in that thing. All right, guys, I'm back at base. I butchered that chicken that we accidentally killed, or that I accidentally killed. But we're kind of a collective here, all right? It's technically your fault, too. Technically. That's a joke, by the way, but you know. Anyway, we're back. I unloaded everything. I put like some random stuff in this smoker up here as well, which was just like some random chunks of meat we had in here, and like all those rose hips that we gathered, and some like cherries and like other berries that I just grabbed real quick so I could like fill it up more. Um, we're gonna disassemble this small electric motor and see what it gives us. Um, Actually, I don't think this will give us what we want. Hold on. I just realized that it says that what we're going to get for it from it on the thing. Interesting. Aha, the bigger engines do give drive belts. I see, I see, I see. The big engines do give drive belts. I see, I understand now. Okay. Well, we know what we need to disassemble for the drive belts now. We need to find like these engines and disassemble those. Um, I don't really want to disassemble any of these engines we currently have. But maybe this one. I think we could disassemble this one. I'm not that attached to it. And it's like one of the most common engines in the game. So I think we can disassemble this one. It's not that big of a deal. Pour into a container. Hmm. I thought we already had a container with oil in it, but maybe it's full or something. I don't know. It's got 4.7 liters in it. Eh, hmm. What's the best thing to pour it into? We'll pour it into one of these plastic jerry cans. We have a lot of those. This did give us 2 drive belts. Fantastic. Nice. What are these? These are a spare part, right? They are? Okay. Sure. Okay. So we have to disassemble engines for drive belts. So we'll get around to that as well. Um, I wrote that down real quick, so hopefully I remember to do that. We have to repair our locksmith kit or make a new one, and we also have to repair our armor. Um, why does the cords on these keep getting messed up? I don't understand why this is getting messed up. Kind of irritating though. Grab that. All right, and we should be able to repair our armor with these. I don't know what we need exactly. Um, it's plastic and aluminum. So yeah, we can use the soldering iron or the arc welder. I think I'll try the soldering iron first. That might be better. Oh, all right. That's good. He uses our fabrication skill. I was worried it would use our tailoring skill, so I was actually kind of worried about whether or not we'd be able to repair it or not, because some of the stuff is kind of damaged. But since it uses our fabrication skill, we're actually fine. We have maxed out fabrication. Well, our practical is only 9, but our theoretical is maxed out. So we can just go straight in and repair all this stuff without having to worry about it. Not a problem at all. Not a problem at all. We do need to start work on that armored car as well. Hmm. It'll have less storage space than the truck. We haven't used all the storage space that's in the truck anyway, so you know. I'd like to keep the extra seat in it if I can. I don't know if I will be able to or not. All right, Taylor's kit. Let's repair our clothes, because we have our clothes we need to repair as well. Our character's so much better at this now than they used to be. They used to be so bad at all this stuff. Isn't this amazing? Pete until fully repaired. I think we have a theoretical tailoring of 6, but our practical is 4. I think that's what it is. Sure, repair that whistle. Good for our skill to use it. Besides, I think the whistle's probably better than yelling anyway, so I might start keeping one of those in the truck or something. For like luring zombies and stuff, you know? Might be worthwhile. Assuming it works like that. Also, I should grab some of this dog food and cat food and just sort of keep it in the truck with us, so that when we find like some animals we want, we can just get them real quick and we don't have to worry about it. Let's refill our tailor's kit. Nice, fantastic. All right, cool. So that's all of our stuff repaired up. Let's reload this battery. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Grab battery. Oh, did I not put the empty one in here? I guess I must have put the empty one in like I must have put the empty one in like the trunk or something. That's fine. So let's go through all these batteries in the thing real quick as well. All right, good. Oops. Battery charger. All right, check our crops. Our crops are doing good. No more of them have been eaten yet by anything, so that's fantastic. Bunch of twigs and leaves here. I guess I just didn't want to bring them all the way over here. Or wait, maybe I was supposed to leave those up here by this. So that'll be like fuel for this fire up here when we decide to boil water or whatever we're going to do. All right. And we have this body to disassemble. Disassemble. We have to disassemble the body, guys. Butcher, I mean butcher. Or dissect, actually, is what I actually mean. Yeah, I messed it up twice in a row, whatever. You know what I mean. Huh? The thick chitin is difficult to saw through and roots so deeply in fat that each panel you pull off comes with some dangling ropes of sinew and grease. A fist-sized organ next to the chain of hearts still subtly throbs, and you find broken shards of chitin inside it after a swift hacking. Interesting. We found an insect sample. That'd be nice if we want to be an insect mutant at some point. All right. So next thing is next. We're gonna read our applied science skill up more. I think that's a good idea. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I'll probably do that off camera though. I think we've been recording for long enough. Um, I'm concerned about this episode a little bit, but you know, it is what it is for now. All right, everybody. I'm Silentbracken. This is episode 40 of my Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead playthrough, I believe. I think it's episode 40. So, you know, not exactly an epic episode 40, but it's all stuff we needed to get done. well, we didn't really get a horse unless I want to walk all the way up there and lead it back with us, which I'm not going to do. I don't care that much. We wouldn't use a horse for anything either anyway. We could kill those horses and eat them though. We could actually kill those horses and eat them, which I'll probably go up there and do. That's way easier than hunting those deer I found. So, you know, I think it'd be a good idea to go up there and do that so we can harvest them for meat. So, sucks to be doing that to a horse, but at the end of the day, we need to stockpile. We need to stockpile for the winter, guys. And we haven't been very lucky with finding non-mutated or non-zombified like animals that we can harvest. It's really just a bunch of turkeys running around, which we can't really kill in a very good manner currently. Um, but anyway, like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and if you're subscribed, make sure to turn on the bell notification icon so that you can hopefully be notified of my future uploads when they happen. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye. Have a nice day or night. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. I said that already, but I will. So, bye.